Hello, my name is Pratipika. I want to present you about appropriate email and online ethics, which could be referred to as principles of behavior when writing or answering email messages. It is possible for serious breaches of manners to take place, so let me go through some of the ethics that is used in this process of communication. Use a clear, direct subject line. When writing emails, the subject line is the one that grabs the reader's attention. As such, this should be short and specific. No jargon and abbreviation. Use sentence case, not all capitals, and when replying, if the topic changes, you need to change the subject line. Keep it simple. Message should be written clear to the point. People like email because it's fast and easy. Email works best for simple requests and messages that are no longer than one screen. Brief email messages show compassion for the recipient's workload. Use exclamation points sparingly. Exclamation points and other indications of excitement such as emotions, abbreviations like LOL, leave them off unless you know the recipient very well and have reached a familiar level of communication with your recipient. Do not write in capitals. Writing in capitals can convey that you are shouting in your message or screaming online, and nobody likes to be yelled at. So consider other ways to convey the message. Also, emails written in capitals are hard to read. Double check the recipient. Pay careful attention when typing the name or picking up the name from the address book. It is so easy to select or type the wrong name. That could be embarrassing to you and to the person who receives the email by mistake. Know about to, CC and VCC. The to is the correct recipient, the main person. CC means carbon copy, multiple recipient. BCC means blind carbon copy, which means their email remains private. Use of salutations. Avoid using hey. This is not professional. As such, use hi, hello to be more formal. For internal messages, you could use the first name as simply as Jack. For external emails, you could use Dear Jack. Depends on how formal your relationship is. Use signature block and sign it respectfully. It is best to provide the reader some information about you in short, your full name, your title, the company name, and the telephone number. You could also add a little publicity for yourself. This could be set up automatically to appear at the end of each mail. Add the email address last. You don't want to send an email accidentally before you have finished writing and proofing the message. Even when you are replying to a message, it's a good precaution to delete the recipient address and insert it only when you are sure the message is ready to be sent. Proofread your message. You are being judged by the way you compose an email. If your email has spelling mistakes or grammatical errors, you may be perceived as sloppy, careless, or uneducated. So read and reread the email a few times, preferably loud, before hitting send. Don't reply all. No one wants to read an email that does not concern them. Ignoring the email can be difficult too. So refrain from hitting reply all unless you really think everyone in the list needs to receive the email. Do not write emails while you are angry. Never respond to an email when you are angry or emotional. Count to 10. Let the computer cool down and you too. Give your message a thoughtful consideration before sending it. Angry emails only beget angrier responses. Nothing is confidential, so write accordingly. Every electronic message leaves a trail, so we should not write anything on an email assuming that others will not see it. Remember, emails are dangerous, easy to forward, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Be cautious with humor. Humor can get lost in translation without the right tone and facial expression. It's best to leave humor out of emails unless you know the recipient well. Something that you think is funny might not be funny to someone else. Different cultures speak and write differently. Miscommunication can easily happen due to cultural differences, especially in writing when we cannot see one another's body language. Tailor your message to the receiver's cultural background or how well you know them. Keep tabs on your tone. Write in a positive tone and use contractions to add a friendly tone to avoid misunderstanding. Avoid using failure, wrong, and neglected, and always use please and thank you. When composing an email, use the same tone just like if you were in a room together. Be respectful of others' time. Keep emails brief and to the point since most get dozens of emails. Long, unorganized emails is likely to be deleted without ever having been read. Also, it's best to respond to emails in a timely manner. Don't contribute to email overload. It's best to respect other person's electronic space and send messages that is only necessary to the person. Many do not want to receive jokes or chain letters. Never forward emails if the sender intended it to be for your eyes. It's a common courtesy to ask the sender before forwarding the email to others that are not on the list. The email could have been sent for your eyes only. This ends my presentation and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.